Oh hey, you're here for the super awesome video on self-care for empaths, right? Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure you're in the right place. So let's get into 6 tips for self-care as an empath. Hello everyone. Welcome to Thank You Universe. Welcome to my friends and allies. Today we're going to be talking about empaths, specifically self-care for empaths, because empaths deal with a lot and we need to take care of ourselves too. So real quick, what is an empath? An empath is someone who can feel the energy of a room or a person or a place, or you just feel the energy intuitively of places. You can connect with it. And so a lot of times empaths deal with a lot of different energies throughout their day coming at them, and so we need to take care of ourselves because it can be a lot. If you don't know how to take care of yourself as an empath, get ready to learn, because we've got 6 tips for self-care as an empath. Tip number 1 is what is called shielding. Now this is the first thing that I learned about taking care of yourself as an empath. And the tree is coming to shield me right now, so thank you, tree. Got all that good energy. And I just read this on like a blog or some forum about spirituality, but I've seen it in a lot of places, so it's definitely a thing, you guys. It is actually something that people do in magic, and it is shielding. Okay, so what you can do, there's different ways to do this, but you can imagine a cone of light coming from your crown chakra and circling your body around you. Some people say to use violet light because that's a high vibrational energy. You can use green because green is a healing color, or you can just do white light. That's what I most commonly use, is just pure white light surrounding me. And set the intention and know that nothing can penetrate this barrier. You are safe in your own energy, and any outside energy cannot make it through. And if you set that intention and if you visualize it, this is a really good one if you're good for visualizing. It'll work for you. So try it out. There's multiple, excuse me, Leaf. That's where my face goes. There's multiple ways to do this. But some people, they can imagine a bubble around them. They can imagine their whole energetic field just lighting up with their own energy, which is awesome. Some people, they carry a talisman. They've done a ritual and set an intention for a protective talisman. Some people carry gemstones on them. This is something that I actually frequently do. Got some shungite and some healerite sitting in my pocket. I don't know if you can see it. I'm totally gonna mess with my camera's zoom function right now. That's the healerite. Yes, it's actually called healerite, because I'm a healer. Okay, now that I got my terrible wordplay out of the way, we can keep going. But there's multiple ways to shield yourself. So just try different ones, experiment, and see what you find works for you. So next is mastering your own energy and being grounded in your own power. So this is the most important one to me, the most powerful one. A lot of times empaths are afraid of people and afraid to interact with others because of the bad energy, and they feel it. And so if you're an empath, a lot of times maybe you have anxiety, social anxiety, you feel drained going out and talking to others because you can feel all the energy and it's just too much to handle for you. But mastering your own energy is so powerful because it is the knowing and understanding and living and being that you are in control of your own energy. No one has power over you. So you have an energetic field surrounding your energetic body, or your energetic body is your energetic field. There's probably some more in there. I don't know the specifics, and people say different things, but without getting into that too much, you have your own energy and you're in control of it. And because empaths have these abilities, and oftentimes they have been pressured into being a healer and helper for others, they feel like they're not in control. And it's kind of like water. Like, whatever way you're pushed, you will flow with it, which is a beautiful thing to be able to do, but you need to get in touch with your own power and understand that you are in control of your energy. And one of the best ways to do this is through, if you watch my videos, you already know what I'm going to say because it's the best thing ever, meditation. So, get into a meditative state. You can feel your own energy. You'll get in touch with your own power and your own joy and your own happiness, and know that you're in control here. No one has more power over you than you do. It's you. So get in touch with your own power and be grounded in your own energy. Number 3 is learning to set healthy boundaries. This is a big one for us empaths because empaths a lot of times can be seen as pushovers and codependent and not assertive, and they kind of let people walk all over them. But you need to learn how to set these boundaries, both energetic and, social, verbal. You have to be able to tell people, listen, I know that you are going through some hard times right now, and I'd love to listen to you. Maybe at a later time though, because right now I need to take care of myself. And it's okay. Setting these boundaries can be scary a lot because people have come to be dependent on us and expect us to listen to them because they know you're an empath, right? So they always come to you with their problems, and it's just like, listen, I'm dealing with my own shit, okay? I want to help you out. Or maybe I don't even want to. You don't have to help out anyone. And that's a boundary that you can set for yourself. A lot of us think that our only value comes from helping others. We are valuable inherently just being ourselves, and we don't need to help anybody. If you don't want to help somebody, you don't have to. And you don't have to feel guilty about it. It's not your job to help everyone in the world just because you can. And you have to take care of yourself first. Remember, you can't fill someone else's cup if yours is empty. So get yourself some nice clean water and drink that shit up, and don't share it with anybody if you don't want to. But if you have enough to share, then go ahead and pour some in your friend's cup. But you need to learn how to set these boundaries, and this can take a lot of work, especially if you have all these relationships where people think that they can take whatever they want from you, your time, your energy, your care. Time is a valuable resource, okay? And you've got some stuff you want to do, like you're opening a new restaurant, or you are trying to recharge and eat some snacks, or you're just trying to make yourself a nice cup of tea, and you don't have time to listen to someone's hour-long spiel about their drama with the tree that keeps getting in the camera frame. Just kidding, I love you, tree. But we need to set these healthy emotional boundaries, and same thing with energetic boundaries. So this is related to shielding in your energetic field, knowing that you're in control of your own space and you have that energetic boundary that separates you from others, and you can make the boundary permeable when you want to tap into those empathic abilities and set the intention and allow the emotions to flow through when you want. But when you don't want that, set the intention and know that your space is your own sacred space, and you don't need to take care of anyone else's energy at this time. So related to that and healthy boundaries, being verbal with it, is point number 4, which is being open and authentic. A lot of times empaths are healers and helpers, and we want to help everyone, and we feel like we have to be strong for other people, and we can't bring up our own needs. But that's so draining, putting on this front in a way. You're not being authentic, pretending that you're okay when you're not okay, because you're not doing all right. And maybe you walk into a room and you can already tell, oh no, this is bad energy. I don't want to be in this energy. You can say that. Just be open and say, hey, I can't handle this energy right now. Or if people don't understand energy and they'll think you're weird and you don't want to say something like that, just be like, I just need to be alone for a minute to recharge, or I don't feel good, I need to dismiss myself. Whatever you have to say, it's okay. You can say when you're not feeling okay. You can just say that, I don't feel okay right now. and then go hang out in a room away from all that energy and get in touch with yourself and meditate, or do whatever you need to do to recharge and feel okay again. Because when you are pretending to be okay when you're not okay, and you're not being authentic, this is what's draining you. So a lot of empaths think that they are introverts and they don't do well in social situations. That's because you're not being authentic, and it takes so much energy to be this social person for other people. But just be yourself, and it will not be draining you, because you won't be having all this energy put to being this social person that you're supposed to be, right? So I have friends that I can be around, and we don't have to be all animated and happy and social for each other, and if we're having a bad day, we can say it and we can still hang out, and it's fine. So you can be open and authentic with your true friends. And if you're in a situation where maybe you're at work or school or something's going on, maybe you don't want to be open with them, but you can be open enough. You don't have to tell them your whole life story and say, listen, I'm depressed and you're really, really annoying, so get away from me. You don't have to be that open. Although you could, but you're an empath, so you're probably not going to say something like that because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. But just say something like, hey, I'm not feeling well. I need to kind of do my own thing. So be authentic. Number 5, you need to have some kind of cleansing ritual for yourself. And this is very important because you're interacting with a lot of different energies as an empath. So some people like to use sage, do a smoke cleansing that way, some white sage, not the black sage. Black sage is for rituals and magic and stuff like that. So white sage is your cleanser. I know this one lady, I think I read it in a blog, she says she uses sage oil, which I thought is pretty cool because the oil of a plant is all concentrated, so it's like concentrated sage, and she just puts it on herself, and it's like, that's pretty cool. You get to smell like sage all day and cleanse your energy. Or one of the things that I really like to do is taking a shower in complete darkness and letting that cleanse me. So we know that we can bless water with intention, or some people do rituals and make some moon water, some sun water, but is the intention and the will and the feeling that counts when you're blessing water. So if you go into the shower or if you take a bath, just know that as the water washes over you, it is cleansing you both physically and energetically, and the water is cleansing your energetic body and your aura, and all the outside emotions that you may have picked up are being cleaned. So whether it's meditating in your room and being mindful and cleansing the air and cleansing your energy, taking a shower, doing whatever ritual, make sure you have some kind of cleansing practice as part of your self-care as an empath, because that's really important. And the last and final point for self-care as an empath, it is using your empathic abilities as you choose to. So empaths are energy workers. Feelings are emotions, and emotions are energy. So if you can feel others' emotions, you can feel their energy, and you can work with energy. Often, if not always, empaths are energy workers and healers, and they can feel the energy of others and transform it. And so when you feel that energy coming inside of you, we know that it works the other way around. The law of correspondence, as above, so below, as within, so without. And empaths are really powerful with their energy because they can change the energy of a room. A lot of empaths never get in touch with this or never even try to because they're so afraid of the energy and it can be so overwhelming. But maybe you realize at some point in your life that you were infectious with your energy. You are contagious with your energy. Infectious and contagious sound like a disease, but it's not. So I can't think of a word with a better connotation. You're spreading your energy, your good vibes. There you go, spreading your good vibes. And you're able to change the energy of a room. And so understand that when your cup is full and you have the energy, you can push your energy out into a room. You can say, you know, the vibes in here aren't feeling good. Let's take it up to a higher vibration. Just say it. Literally say that. Go into a room. Let's take it up to a higher vibration. And then everyone will look at you like you're weird. But they'll be happy and laugh about it. I do stuff like this at the health food store near my house all the time. And they all just know that I'm a weirdo. But they all have smiles on their face by the time that I leave. So you can use your energy to heal others and help others. And I know it's counterintuitive because a lot of times we feel like that's what drains us, but we are all connected. And so when we heal others, it can be very healing to ourselves. You know, if you have this calling as an empath, which anyone can be an empath, I talk about that in my other video on empaths, which I will link to this video. You are a healer, and healing others is healing to you. It's part of your experience in this life. And so you're able to not only feel the energy and emotions of others, but spread your emotions and energy to others. So it works both ways, and it's really cool. And you don't have to be afraid of other people and be afraid of being an empath and going out into the world and having all these different things onslaughting against you, because now you know these amazing tips for self-care as an empath, and you feel all energetic and you're full of love and infinite love, so you have all the energy you need to spread your good vibes and energy out to other people. So that's what I wanted to say to all my fellow empaths out there. Thank you for tuning into this video. Much love to all my allies out there. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Please subscribe to this channel if you want more good information on self-care as an empath and other spiritual topics and self-help like that. And I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye.